Elise Carter stood on the edge of the graduation stage, the bright lights of Royal Lancaster Hall illuminating her plain white cotton dress, worn ballet fats, and loosely tied ponytail. The room, a cathedral of wealth and privilege, was alive with crystal chandeliers, gilded walls, and velvet-draped tables. Diamond earrings sparkled on every ear, and bespoke suits rustled with every movement. This was St. Morel Academy's coronation, a celebration of legacies, not scholarships. "Sorry, you're not on the speaker list. Please step down," the event coordinator said, her voice cutting through the polished silence like glass. No one asked why. No one questioned why the top student, the valedictorian, the girl who had clawed her way to the top, had been barred from the moment she had earned. Only whispers, mocking and sharp, danced through the hall. Elise's mother, Maria, watched from outside, hidden in borrowed clothes over her hospital scrubs, her heart tight as she followed every step of her daughter on the live stream. Inside, Elise's feet whispered across the marble floor, each step steady despite the weight of judgment pressing down from every corner. Then the doors burst open. Noah Grayson entered, tall, lean, commanding. The heir to a billion-dollar empire walked with purpose, every eye drawn to him. And when his gaze met Elise's, the hall fell into stunned silence. For years, Elise had been underestimated. Scholarship student, daughter of a janitor, a girl who had fought through scorn and whispers, who had watched classmates sneer at her thrifted clothes and questioned her place among them. Today, the cruelty was public, social media exploding with posts mocking her flats, her dress, her mother's work. Sophia Lyle's voice cut across the hall like a blade. Check X, her dress is trending as the worst fashion crime of the year. The audience erupted in cruel laughter. Ethan Caldwell, a tech heir with a shadow bigger than his conscience, advanced, his finger inches from Elise's face. "Know your place," he growled. The room held its breath, phones ready to capture every humiliation. Elise's hazel eyes remained steady. Her hands rested on her plaque, her fingers tightening, her calm a fragile shield against the storm. She was poised, serene, even as the world tried to shame her into invisibility. Natalie Harrington, a daughter of fashion royalty, leaned forward, emerald gown glinting. "St. Morel really needs to reevaluate its scholarship standards," she said, loud enough for the world to hear. Every laugh, every cruel word was a weight on Elise's shoulders, but she did not falter. Even when the coordinator, Miss Langley, stepped before her with clipboard raised, telling her she was not allowed to speak, Elise's resolve held. Her silence spoke volumes, louder than any whispered insult or public mockery. And then Noah moved. He stepped into the hall, every inch the force of authority and justice. "You're not going anywhere," he said to Elise, his hand on hers, a shield against the cruelty surrounding her. "You're the only one here who truly deserves this." He addressed the organizers, calm and commanding. "I've been the primary sponsor of St. Morel for 3 years. I am pulling all future funding unless Elise Carter is invited back on that stage." Heads turned, eyes wide. The hall, once a monument to arrogance and elitism, became silent in the face of Noah's unwavering presence. Natalie Harrington's smug facade crumbled as Noah revealed her role in tampering with the speaker list. Julian Pierce, Ethan Caldwell, Claire Voss, all exposed, their schemes laid bare. The audience's murmur of scorn transformed into awe. Justice had arrived. Elise returned to the stage, her cotton dress glowing under the chandeliers. The plaque in her hand was more than a symbol of achievement. It was proof that perseverance outshines privilege. She spoke softly, her voice steady, cutting through the echoes of mockery. "This moment isn't mine alone. It's for my mother, who taught me that hard work outshines wealth. It's for every student told they don't belong." The applause began, tentative at first, then swelling into a tide of respect. The hall, once a monument to cruelty, now bowed to the dignity of a girl who refused to be broken. Noah's hand brushed hers, a silent promise of solidarity and love. Outside, Maria's tears gave way to joy, her hands shaking as she watched her daughter's vindication live on the screen. Grayson Industries pledged a $10 million scholarship in Elise's name, ensuring that no student would ever be judged by their beginnings again. And in a quiet, intimate moment after the ceremony, Noah knelt, a velvet box in his hand. "Elise Carter," he said, voice low and tender, "you're my home, my truth. Will you marry me?" Her smile was radiant, her nod immediate. Together they stood as a testament to resilience, love, and triumph. Elise Carter, the girl in the cotton dress, had not only claimed her stage, she had reshaped the world around her.